Hello and welcome to We Stand Together. This
Yes, we are doing another edition of our distance learning.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, distance learning because we care about you so much that we are offering extra credit to all of our We Stand student population. For those of you who may have found us on YouTube and you're like, wait, what is We Stand Together? I accidentally went down a rabbit hole and found this. Well, we are smart people, and these are dumb topics. That's right, dumb topics. To clarify, a little bit more about us. Well, we are basically pop culture professors. What does that mean, basically? Well, we are actual professors who have taught at actual college institutions. These are examples of college classrooms and college activities. But in addition to being real life educators, we're also obsessed with things like Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club and the fact that ABC needs to reboot dinosaurs. So, because we're interested in pop culture and because we're professors, we have self proclaimed ourselves the professors of pop culture.
Yeah, and people respect that.
Yeah. Now, today, Caitlin, what are we talking about today?
In these times, we want to look to the celebrities that are inspiring us and that are helping us learn from a socially distant, safe place as well. And we got to highlight a real quarantine queen, okay? I got three words: Sarah, Michelle, fucking Gellar. Four words again. No. Well, at any rate, we just love her. And how has she been doing in quarantine? Well, we look no further than Instagram, which is our sort of essential text. It's the required textbook for this class.
Mhm.
This is her saying why she's staying home for Charlotte and Rocky, her kids, whose faces she never shows on Instagram, but that's fine. That's not our business. And her husband at Real Freddie Prinze, who she does show, and her mom, and all of us. You, Lauren.
Wow, I feel seen. Um, we love this. She really crushes the Instagram game.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely. Here is her realizing there is no end to homeschooling in sight with a Buffy GIF.
She gives the people what they ask for.
Shout out to all the parents. Sarah, put your kids right in front of this and they can learn.
Also, please note that we did comment on the post.
You will also be getting a little sub tutoring in who we follow and who likes her post. Here is her keeping up with the trend of the pillow challenge. She's been inspired by Tiger King and she thinks it's weird to put heels on and maybe she should do it to practice. I say no. SMG, just give up on that for now. And look at this, so cute with her memes. How I expected my apocalypse outfit to look, how it actually looks. And fun fact, I owned these pajamas in college.
Wow, that's so cool.
They were also worn by the character of Grace, Will and Grace.
Fun fact.
Very fun. And what else is she doing? Look at her Instagram. She is reading followers by my friend Megan Angelo. Yes,
What?
I know. I know. Megan is an amazing author and writer. Check her out. Follow her because Sarah Michelle Gellar knows who she is. I did ask Megan for comment on this emerging story, and all she had to say was she was speechless. But I must also recommend the book, which I have. Whoop! That's the back of it. I'm not a hand model. I'm a professor.
You're holding the book upside down.
I read book.
Okay. Anyways, we have a thesis to present to you today, and that thesis is that Sarah Michelle Gellar is the best friend any celebrity could ask for.
And this is important to us as now people that are 1 degree away from her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So one of her best celebrity friends is Selma Blair. So they've known each other at least since Cruel Intentions. I don't know about before. I don't know what sort of teen Hollywood parties were happening. I would like to know if they would like to tell me. They have been there for each other since they were about 21 years old. Selma Blair has had a lot of health issues in the past few years, and SMG has been there for her all the way, including now. Here's a picture that Selma Blair just posted. They are all being safe. They are not together, but she's just remembering times when they were and how they will be together again. And you might notice someone in this photo named Shannon Doherty, who is our next celebrity friend. Shannon, basically same story. I actually don't know the origin of their friendship. Do you, Lauren?
I have not gotten sufficient evidence. It seems like they just crossed paths being like hot, young, influential celebrities. Both were on the WB at different times. I'm assuming somehow that's how they're connected.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's the WB connection, but I'm not sure.
Smart. Smart work there. I don't know either, but they are excellent friends. Similar story. Shannon Doherty has had health issues recently, battling breast cancer and losing her great friend, Luke Perry, all of our great friends. And SMG supported her through all of that, and including through quarantine.
Ugh,
Let's
God,
see the next.
look how sweet they are. They're just so sweet. Look at this.
It was recently Shannon's birthday, and she celebrated her. Also, let's talk about how Shannon Doherty's Instagram name is The Shando.
I love that. I love it. She's keeping it chill. She's just the Shando.
There's no stupider Instagram name except my own, which is Caterade. But, you know,
Hey,
love you, S. So her friends call her S. Good to know.
yeah. Also,
Um,
just so you can see again, we did already like the post. We're
yes,
staying on
and
top
you
of
can see
it.
Selma Blair has also commented.
Yes, these ladies are using Instagram as much as we are, so that feels good to know.
All right, and the next one, probably her oldest celebrity friend, Kelly Ripa. They were
Yeah.
together on All My Children. They are often sharing very embarrassing hair photos, but it's also not embarrassing because they both still look amazing and they look like they did when they were teenagers in the 80s. So it's sort of like one of those, it's a faux embarrassing kind of post. And if you'll notice on this one, Lucy Hale is interjected.
We love that. We love that. Shout
And we
out to
love that
friend of
this
the
is by our friend Mariah.
I was gonna say shout out to friend of the show, Mariah Smith, for liking this post. One thing I think is important to note about Sarah Michelle is that when she's trying to celebrate you on social media, she puts her friends first. Like she's willing to
Totally.
not be the prettiest person in a photo. Like here, she's like, let me showcase Kelly for a moment, and we love that.
Exactly. I love that mermaid dress Kelly's wearing. I would
Yeah.
wear it in an instant. And in quarantine, with the next photo, unfortunately, they have both.
Oh no,
Um,
Caitlin, can
not,
you repeat that? We lost you for a moment.
oh my! This is part of distance learning. Unfortunately, they have experienced loss together during quarantine. Their friend John Callahan, who I believe was on All My Children with them, passed away. And he seems like he was a very influential person in both of their lives, particularly Sarah Michelle Gellar, who says in this post that he was a father figure. And in the next photo,
Hmm.
we see that Kelly Ripa said no words still. She also had a very long post about him. So they're supporting each other through the hard times and the glam. Rest in peace, John. We didn't know
Yeah.
you. And to all My Children fans. I know All My Children fans are stands of another level, and I'll give them a moment.
But you know, we are now going to transition to another standum of which I am a huge member, which is
And there
the
is
Buffy
no
fandom.
equivalent. There's no equivalent.
No.
So the Buffy cast, these are people that she loves.
Hmm.
I mean, she is keeping up. Just look at this. Look at this array of stars. Co-stars, recurrings.
Everybody.
We couldn't find, we put a picture of the key because we actually couldn't find a lot of photos of her with Michelle Trachtenberg, but we feel that they love each other.
Yeah, it's a vibe that we get. We don't have receipts, but we believe that they still are close.
We
Um,
certainly remember the Teen Choice Awards where Michelle Trachtenberg gave Sarah Michelle Gellar her Lifetime Achievement surfboard.
yes, and there seems to be one member of the Buffy cast that Sarah Michelle Gellar loves more than anyone, and I get this because I also love him more than most people on the planet, and that is Seth Green. Oh boy, Sarah loves to celebrate her friend. So many photos of them, so many birthday posts, so many shout outs, so many rememberings of, how they met before Buffy. Um,
What did
yeah.
they? What were they in together before? Like a children's movie or?
No, that was Allison Hannigan and Seth Green were in a kids movie together. Wow, I'm embarrassed to say I forget how they first met.
That's okay.
I've blacked it out because I'm so jealous because I love Seth Green and have loved him since I was in elementary school in a really dark and twisty way. Um, so
That's normal.
sometimes I black stuff out.
Absolutely, we all do. Um, so she loves Seth Green probably the most, and that makes sense.
Yeah, me too. But
Here's just a question mark, because we aren't going to present our theories like they're infallible,
mm-mm.
okay, or like they are the capital T truth. Because what's going on with her and Allison Hannigan?
Yeah, it feels like it
They're
just feels
friendly.
it doesn't feel like there's animosity. There's
No,
just a different tone, and it's just when a post about Allison popped up, it was it was rare enough that it made us take notice, and it was
mm-hmm.
way back on March of 2016.
It was a happy birthday combo throwback Thursday.
Now I see my friend Stephanie Jaraka liked it. So Steph, if you have thoughts on this and you want to hit me up, please let me know because I know that handle. Okay, Steph?
I do have to say the construction she uses at the end. I wish you a fabulous day of hashtag crafting.
It just
This
doesn't
feels like, oh, we're gonna reach back to something we both liked back in the day.
it feels
I
like
mean,
there's
honestly,
effort, but it feels like it's effort knowing that something was broken.
a little bit a step above have a nice summer, which is a message that was directly addressed on the show Buffy the Vampire Slayer as being pleasant but keeping people at an arm's distance. So we
Hard.
don't know. We want to be wrong and we want to know more.
We want to know more.
And how can we know more? We need a Buffy cast quarantine Zoom now.
Yeah.
Now, this is the action item. You may have noticed for her first three friends, we had updates from during quarantine of what Sarah Michelle Gellar's been doing, posting with them, communicating with them. We haven't seen as much with the Buffy cast, and we will need a Zoom. We need your little heads, each in a square. Please show the pic of.
Whoop.
This is sorry. The Star Trek Next Generation cast is getting your ass. How do you feel about that? You just sit well with that. I mean that's ridiculous. They
Yeah.
own your ass.
We have seen Zoom evidence of the cast of Greek hanging out. We've seen the cast of American Idiot on Broadway get together. We've seen, the original Broadway company of Hamilton got together on Zoom. There's been a lot of Zooming. Parks and Rec is getting back together.
You're scripting it. We're not asking you to script it. We're asking you to hang out.
Now, I will say, Sarah Michelle, because I know you're watching this, you have shown us that your husband loves to get in on your Zoom chats. Let Freddie host it. Let Freddie host it. He's charming,
Moderate.
adorable, and that way you don't have to worry about what's Freddie gonna do if I'm in a meeting and he's bored. Let him be the panel. Let him host it. You
Yeah.
know, everybody's available. So that's what we need from you now. We need a full
And
cast reunion.
honestly, Allison Hannigan, if you do a How I Met Your Mother Zoom before a Buffy Zoom,
Wow, wow, that will speak volumes. You met your husband on the set of Buffy. Don't forget that, Allison. Don't forget that.
when Alexis Denisoff is talking to his daughter and he says, How I Met Your Mother, the answer is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You ever think about that? Okay,
I
we
bet
don't
they
mean to be
do. I bet they do
we
make
don't
that joke sometimes. A lot.
constantly.
I
It's
hope
the
they do.
only thing. It's the only thing. That's the only thing they have left. But
So
and we don't mean to be. We're sorry we're getting angry, but
we
we
are.
do need.
Yeah, so we just want to say like to the cast of Buffy, we stand together. You can follow us at We Stand Social on Instagram. We're on YouTube. Our email address is we stand social at gmail.com. We're on the TikTok. Our DMs are open, and we would love to help you facilitate it. Caitlin and I both have premium Zoom accounts, so if that's what's stopping you,
So,
we can host it.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Great
Yeah,
point. I could host.
yeah, we can host it. We can help you organize it. Like, if scheduling's not your thing, I'm really good at doodles. So we just want the cast of Buffy, and particularly Sarah Michelle Gellar, to know that we're here to support them in whatever they need to make this Zoom happen. And also, Sarah, if you're looking to have any new friends, we would love to be your friends because you are such a good Instagram friend, and that's
I'm
all
here
anyone
too.
asks for. Yeah.
Yeah,
Keelan,
and feel free to DM us any private info because we won't share.
we won't
If
share.
you say don't share, we won't share.
We don't do that. We love protecting secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on that note, we stand together. We have a podcast available wherever you listen to podcasts, new episodes every Tuesday, and we're all
Mm-hmm.
across the socials. So come hang out with us on other platforms and let us know if there's a topic you want us to tackle. Be well and keep learning, Stans.
Keep learning.